Commemorations have been taking place in countries around the Indian Ocean to mark the 20th anniversary of the huge tsunami that killed more than 220,000 people. The vast wave caused by an earthquake devastated Indonesia, Thailand and Sri Lanka and displaced nearly 2 million people. Today in Thailand, where half of the more than 5,000 dead were foreign tourists, commemorations began early in Ban Nam Khem, which was the worst hit village. Relatives laid flowers and wreaths at a curved wall in the shape of a tsunami wave, and there are plaques there too which bear the victims' names. Here in Sri Lanka, mourners offered flowers, they lit incense at a beachside memorial for 1,270 people buried in mass graves, with Buddhist, Hindu, Christian and Muslim ceremonies held. And in the Indonesian province of Aceh, which bore the brunt of the disaster, people gathered at prayer sites in memory of the victims. Our correspondent Andrew Harding reported from Aceh at the time and met a schoolgirl who had lost both of her parents. 20 years on, he had spoken to her again.
This was Aceh 20 years ago, just after the great wave had come ashore. I remember walking through the ruins, a haunting landscape. But above all, I remember Marwada. She was 11 then, bruised and alone, orphaned by the tsunami. But a few days later, she discovered one relative had survived, her big sister, Mutia. We followed the girls as Marwada returned to school, and the sisters moved to a new home, hauntingly close to a mass grave.
I'm scared of ghosts, she told me. Even if they are all my relatives and neighbours, I don't want to sleep here.
The years passed, and then came the 10th anniversary of the tsunami.
It's so good to see you. Look at you. You're huge.
I'm so big.
You are big.
Marwada was now a 21-year-old student, full of life, bouncing back like Indonesia itself, but still wrestling with the loss of her parents.
No, my life with my parents, of course, very sad because there is nobody care about me.
And now 20 years have gone by. A stranded boat kept as a memorial here. But Aceh's physical wounds have healed in a country now preoccupied with new challenges.
Hi guys, kita udah sampai.
As for Marwada, she's traded in a career in teaching to become a travel vlogger, offering advice for tourists on low budgets. A life no longer defined by the tsunami.
I have passion, so I can be useful for people, so I feel happy and I feel proud of me.
And look now at the beach where the tsunami hit, wiping out her family and her village all those years ago. Today, that's Marwada on a jet ski, 20 years on. Andrew Harding, BBC News.
Remarkable.